Good morning and welcome to part 3 of Information Morning. I'm Don Connolly.
I'm Louise Renault.
It's Wednesday. It's the 27th of November.
Get ready, wet, windy, and very mild today.
Well, coming up the final part of the program this morning, the spirit of the holidays without the Christmas creep. We're going to hear about a lively show playing in Halifax this week.
Well, it's not even December yet, and yet it seems we're already deep into the holiday season. Much of the Christmas creep is designed to get us to buy more stuff. Performer Judy Savoy is trying to buck that trend by getting people to see this time of year as one of charity and anticipation. Come to us, Emmanuel, the Advent show, plays in Halifax this week. Here's what some of it will sound like.
Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send you one by one, 'cause one was a little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send you 2 by 2, 'cause 2 was a Paul and a Silas. One was a little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send.
Judy Savoy is the creator and co-writer of the Advent show, and she joins us this morning.
Morning, Judith.
Morning.
How you
Good
doing?
morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
fine, thank you. Thanks for having me in here.
Not at all. Where did the idea for an Advent show come from?
It all started back in 2002 when I wrote a Christmas show. I wanted to write something that would be very eclectic. It would have dance, it would have comedy, because I love comedy. It would have music, instruments, all kinds, and I wanted young people in it, and I wanted to raise some money for the poor. But I wanted to tell the Christmas story, the birth of Christ, in a way that was really entertaining, non-preachy, non-religious, could it be entertaining? Could it be lots of fun without Jingle Bells and Santa Claus? And so I developed the show in 2002, so this is my 11th show. And about 3 years ago, when I started working with Jordy Brown, I brought Jordy on board and I said, I want to do something that's more anticipatory. I want to do Christmas. We're starting decorations even before Halloween. Everybody, it's no delayed gratification. Everybody wants instant gratification. So let's talk about Advent. And in the church, that's our liturgical year. We begin in Advent. And Advent's like Lent. It's about preparation. It's about waiting. And we know that if we wait for something and we get all excited about it, then in the end, when we finally get it, it means more to us. It means a lot more.
But how do you have a Christmas show without Christmas, though? I mean, you know what I mean?
We do. We still have, the music is still there, and it's all leading us towards. So all the songs that are for Christmas, you can sing O Holy Night, and we end the show with O Holy Night. You can sing O Holy Night as, okay, now we're in the night, and it's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So we've rejigged the show, changed the words just a little bit in some of the songs to reflect the waiting time.
So how do you include comedy in the nativity scene?
Well, we don't do the nativity scene per se. I write sketches. I will do a character. For instance, this year we have the innkeeper, and played by my friend Jeannie Williams. And the innkeeper is the comedy sketch. So the innkeeper is a very flashy, trashy sales lady who wants to sell Joe on the stable, right? It's part of her great big, he's looking at the hotel that she's built, and she's saying to him, I don't got a room, but you know something, Joey, I'm feeling a connection with you, and so I'm looking at how do you feel about a little dirt? We're converting the stable to a pied-à-terre for the Bethlehem to Nazareth commuter, strictly for the professional, you understand? So we get that kind of thing in there without being irreverent, without being, I know you're going, how does that work? So Joseph is standing there, and then we move into, with a nice musical segue, and the comedy really holds up, and it's really entertaining, and there's nothing like comedy.
You have Dancing Wise Men?
We don't have Dancing Wise Men. 3 years ago, we had the 3 wise guys who came with their presents. They were all businessmen in suits, waiting to give their presents and discussing what they were going to give.
So you try to hold together a cast, or do you basically start from scratch at the beginning of every year?
We try to keep some of the same people because, but this year we have 4 new singers. So this is for the first time we have 4 new singers. But we have in our instrumentalists, we have the same people back. We have cello, we have violin, and we have harp. And piano.
Total number of how many people?
We have 4 singers, 4 instrumentalists, and 2 dancers, and a comedian. And then I'm the narrator.
Do you take it on the road, or do you basically say,
No,
okay,
we can't take it on the road, because also included in the cast are 8 dancers from Team Possibles. These are all young adults with Down syndrome, and they steal the show every year. No matter what we do, they steal the show, and they have original music written for them, and they're the angel dancers. So they open up the second act. So there's a lot of us back there. There's a lot of us on stage.
Louise will tell us where the stage is and what the hours are. Judy, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Judy Savoy is the creator and co-writer of Come to Us, Emmanuel, the Advent show. It's a fundraiser for homeless youth and adults. The performances will take place this Thursday through Sunday at 7:30 p.m. at St. Agnes Church Hall. That's at the corner of Mumford and Chebucto Roads. And for tickets, you can call 423-3057 or 454-8200. Tickets are $20 each. And as I said, all proceeds going to help homeless youth and adults.
Lordy, how will I send me? Oh, I'm gonna send it 2 by 2, 'cause 2 was a Paul and a Silas, 1 was a little bitty baby boy.